Hello, how are you, Seri_bot? Hello, how are you, Notarek?
Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry. Jak ja kocham ten moment w soundtracku z Box, gdzie po prostu bębenki pękają. Witam was. Czemu ja mam niewłączone to? Czemu ja brzmię jakbym, nie wiem. O. Dzień dobry. Tak, po wielkim namyśle trafił do nas serybot. Jak działa, nie mam pojęcia, ale w końcu nie będę musiała wysłuchiwać, żebym sobie załatwiła serybota, bo sobie załatwiłam serybota. Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry. Mam serybota! Tak jak nalegałeś. Niezdecydowany. No, dzisiaj będziemy grali w to samo co ostatnio.
Hello, how are you, cadmium_purple?
Czemu nie zapoznałam się z listą komend przed zaczęciem streamowania? Bo dosłownie dodałam koło 13:50.
Shout out to my friend Baster2. N/PL, invite all the ghosts. Culture. VIP. Tori. RIP. I'm Anemiok. Just having fun at the 2 Point Museum.
Kulfon.
Hashtag Polski, hashtag English, hashtag Tuber.
Aha, te. Jakby to TW trzeba zrobić, nie? Ale ja tego chyba tutaj nie zrobię na restreamie, czekajcie. No nie zrobię tego. To musiałabym wejść na Twitcha. Biedne, wymarłe kaczuszki. Wy tak nie spamujcie, bo zaraz Kulfon się uruchomi i będzie gadał. No, jakie ja tam miałam w sumie TW? Czekaj, TW... Brakuje mi słowa. Ja nie mogę. Co tam się dzieje? Chwilę mnie nie ma, bo się skupiam na pisaniu i... O, dobra, niech będzie.
Hello, how are you, Alex Meow Rose?
Kulfon. Dobra, ja już włączam. Życie jest wspaniałe. Codziennie uczy się człowiek czegoś nowego. Proszę, żeby moje zapisy były, bo w sumie nie wchodziłam w to. To już mogę wyłączyć. I mamy. Dobra. Działa wszystko chyba. Jakby było za głośno, dajcie znać, bo standardowo ja słyszę to troszeczkę inaczej niż wy. Mam nadzieję, że dzisiaj wytrzymam dłużej czytania po angielsku niż ostatnio. Ale zobaczymy. No i co? Ogólnie stwierdziłam, że musimy dzisiaj zagrać w Jackpot Crash Course z tego powodu, ponieważ natrafiłam na animację z tego już i po prostu stwierdziłam, że nie mogę być oczywiście po tyłach. Co to ma znaczyć? No. I ogólnie z tego, co widziałam, to jest dosyć sporo kolaboracji Deadplate z Jackpot Crash Course, więc zapowiada się ciekawe. Dobra, jedziemy. To chyba jest nasz ostatni. Jak się tu sterowało? Bo to było skomplikowane. Aha, i są w ogóle już jakieś zbiórki na RP z tymi wszystkimi postaciami i na cosplaye i w ogóle... Jezus, ta gra wyszła w zeszłym miesiącu chyba. Dobra, jak się chodziło? Okej. Co to jest? Dziękuję, powodzonka! Jesus. Jasne, już się mu robi. Już... Czekajcie, bo ja nie wyłączyłam soundtracku z tego. Karny box. Uwielbiam. Okej. Czy teraz jest lepiej? Jak się tu... Yeah! Thank you. Seems to be where fan mail addressed to the host is stored. A czemu ty... Bedroom, dressing room... Ooh! A wall plastered with posters and adverts of flashy-looking people in them. Ah yes, I recognize some of these faces. If I'm correct, they must all be previous winners of the show. A wall of fame, then. All of them are still vile criminals. They don't deserve such a noble space like this. Especially the last Werner. Ale ty też jesteś przestępcą, przecież... Aren't you one of those files? File? Czekajcie. Aren't you one of those vile criminals? You were still convicted before coming here, right? Well, there are certainly some more deserving of the freedom than others. You've been the last person to get the full pardon. Really? Which one's that? The lady with the pink hair. Czy to Junko Enoshima? I guess winning doesn't always mean innocent. Jesus. Guess what? My costume's best of all come in. A nie, ona nie miała Enoshima? No. Jest bardziej pingwinem, czy jest bardziej mewą? Jak myślicie? Chyba pingwinem, nie? Czekajcie. Pingwin, no. Też mi się tak wydaje. Ale wolałam zapytać się fachowców. Super, zrestował mi się czat. Pingwin. Completely wrong bird and region. It's obviously an albatross. Spotting it before a voyage is good luck to us sailors. Do I feel lucky yet? I'll let you know. No. Yeah. Seems to be a little storage area for extra clothing and accessories. Aha, my z nim nie możemy porozmawiać. Dobra, to wyłazimy stąd. A mnie łepa zaczęła boleć. Cudownie. Dobra, idziemy zobaczyć, co jest w pokoju hosta. Hehe. It's locked. Seems to be the door to Cupid's dressing room. I knew you were in there, shrimp man, open up. Sailor started banging and kicking on the door. Guess he's out somewhere else. Zejdziesz ty na dół! Hey, got to be through with those things before sailing further in treacherous waters. Aha. Jesus, co wy chcecie ode mnie? Nie chcę z wami gadać znowu. Okej. Dobra, bo ty nie umiesz się uspokoić. Look, cameras. Maybe you can go film something with them. I think they're meant to be filming us, not the other way around. Catfish steps at the camera with the tip of the folded fan, quirking their head to the side in confusion. Stop that! You may break it! I thought the showrunners want us messing with the equipment. Wait, they might be onto something. Is the dot on the camera supposed to be red or black? Red, if it's recording, then I think it's already off. Perhaps they're still setting up. Guess that means you can't use it for yourself. Curses. Now look here, crew. Let's alter course. Jesus Christ. Let's go. No way. Is that water? Finally. Sailor starts frantically taking off his sandals right in the middle of the lobby. Being associated with you is so humiliating. You suddenly feel someone tapping at your shoulder from behind. Wrist? Cannonball? Wait, Sailor. You quickly grab Sailor's wrist, dragging him back and stopping him from running up to the fountain any further. Hey, Orcaman, what gives? I knew it. About time you showed your true colors. How low can you be to aim for the weakest in the pack? A child. What the fuck? She quickly draws her hoof pick and shoves it closer to your throat. Have you no shame? The hell are you talking about? He's got a shock hit on his wrist. What do you think will happen if it gets dipped in water? Oh. She puts away her pick. Nice, nice. You mean I cannot cannonball? They shake their heads. I'm afraid not. I need a moment to think about this. At least take a proper seat. Przeurocz. I must ask, how did you know about the shocker? Cecilia and I talked about it earlier. It's still just a theory, but the cat guy also must have caught on. They wave. Of course, I should have known it was her who figured out she's one brilliant lady. So you rook. She asked me to check up on you, actually. You two seem close. She did, I'm honored that you think so, but I'm not sure how she finds me after witnessing such pathetic display from me during roulette. I owe her my life, you see. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her wise play. It's a shame she couldn't join our expedition, but that just goes to show how full of grace she is to be looking after the injured like that. Should you find that suspicious too? It sounds like she... Oh, wybaczcie. It sounds like she's going against what her role is supposed to be. Who knows what she's planning? Careful what you say next, as I won't just stand here and let you talk ill about her. Know your place. Never mind. So, can I ask back about that, hoofpick? Right, I thought you went to prison with that thing. As much as I wanted to, no. I acquired it from a strange machine that was in the room when I first awoke here. So it wasn't just me, everyone else must have some sort of an item then. Ciekawe, gdzie ty trzymasz ten łom, drogi Eddie. It just ain't fair. What do you mean there's body of water run but I can't swim in it? Niech poprosi Beniego, żeby mu pomógł wyciągnąć. You can't help your chum if you hurt yourself, can you? I guess not. Doesn't mean I can't be pissed about it though. No to. I've got to be pro with those things. Not been decided. Better not to take any chances. Ale taka prawda. Whoever says to the guilty you are innocent will be cursed by people and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convicted the guilty, and a rich blessing will come on them. Excuse me? Excuse me? Dobra. Coś się zcięło. Ja wcale nie mam na biurku korpo słodziaki, czyli jak zaświrowałam na punkcie kolegów z pracy. Jak dwie dziewczyny shipują znajomych. Myślą, że są razem. Fajne, przyjemne, takie śmieszne. No co? To jest fajne, to jest takie łotakoi, tylko że ja tam jestem. Bo ja jestem dokładnie jak główna bohaterka. To jest chyba jedyna manga, z którą ja się tak bardzo No. Słowa mi brakuje. Jesus Christ. No. Scary. Me? Oh, you mean the god. To miało być obrazem czy komplementem? Salvation. How odd. I didn't expect to see something like that here. Like this here. What? A phone booth? Nonsense. This is clearly a confessional. It looks like a bit of both. There's only one way to be sure. I mean that all correct. No matter how hard you pull at the door, it doesn't budge. I don't think I can. It's shut in pretty tight. Thick. What do you mean? They walk over to knock on the walls next to the VIP entrance. Then they walk back to knock on the walls surrounding the phone booth in the exact same fashion. Whoa. Not much sound compared to the first one. So the walls surrounding this booth are thicker than for VIP? For what? Ah, I've made another discovery. Is that not an insertable slot next to the door? Oh, I get it now. So we have to use our chips to get in. Wait, something is off. It looks too small to be for chips. Speaking what, your hair is covering your eye, an obvious miscalculation from your part. Rooks coughs and pulls out one of the hair chips to place it against the slot for measure. As you can see, it perfectly does not fit. Coin. But Shrimpman didn't mention any other currency, did he? This might be something we'd want to look out for. Okay. Myszka w pogotowiu. I co jeszcze to musimy zobaczyć? Aha, ogólnie to stwierdziłam, że dla Beki chyba zacznę grać w Love and Deep Space. Ale to jeszcze przede mną. Bo za dużo widzę kontentu i za bardzo jestem ciekawa. No, bo jestem ciekawa, na kogo będę tego. Na kogo będę biased. To mi się tam spodoba. Nie wiem, sexy audio i w ogóle takie rzeczy się tam dzieją podobno. This looks inviting and distracting. Shield your eyes, I don't. Whatever is needed for you, ale to jest idealne na kanał. Przecież jaka streamerka, taki czat. Jaki czat, taki content, no. No co ja mogę poradzić? No przykro mi, no. Publiczność zadecydowała. Jaki content, taka streamerka, no pełne koło. Przykro mi. Za bardzo się zgadza. I doubt whatever is needed for your friend can be found in the likes of that wretched place. Barnacles. Dobra, no i co? I teraz mogę iść, pooglądać rzeczy, czy... Mnie nie puścisz? No o co ci chodzi? Z wami muszę jeszcze pogadać, ale ja chyba z wami gadałam przecież. Aha, z tobą. The verses engraved on the fountain plaque do sound exceedingly familiar. The first line especially reminds me of last season's winner. How long has this fountain been installed, I wonder? Dobra, zapnij się. Dobra, nie możemy zobaczyć samej tej. To też nie. To też nie. What's VIP mean? Very important person. I never thought about how stupidly simple that abbreviations. You there! We're on a very important duty right now, so that makes us one of them VIPs, right? Make way. Your entry is denied. Step aside. Clearly, they must decline because your explanation was lacking proper context. Sit back and observe how I masterfully handled this interaction with the utmost respect, and your entry is denied. I didn't even say anything yet. For what reason? Is there a requirement or something? Only contestants with a minimum of 20 chips may enter. Our Okaman is much, much stronger than you. You let us in now, or I'm really gonna make him like you have it. Tracę głos cały czas. Retreat. I don't think forcing ourselves in is the play right now. Captain, your orders. Guess we got no choice. But mark these words, Cromwell. Captain Sailor and his crew will never be truly defeated. That seems to be everything of note here. Aha, oni będą podsumowywać, jak wszystko znajdziemy. Where to next? Perhaps we should see what amenities are provided in the shop. Hold it. I have a true sense of direction and navigation. When you sailed as far as I have, you build a feeling for these kinds of things. You do? Well, not exactly, but I do have something that'll help us find our way. Sailor whips out an old compass from his pocket and begins turning to see what direction to head towards. A compass? Where did you find that? Found it in me cell before roulette. It dropped out of the slot machine. Seems we received a token of good luck to aid us. I don't know how they got it, but I recognize it too. This here isn't just an old compass. It belonged to me grandpa. An heirloom. I wasn't sure of it myself, but the hoofpick I was given is the same brand as the one I had at home. I wonder if it's the same one. Czy to jest łom, którym on się włamał? Sailor slowly turns in tune with changing compass needle, turning towards the bar. I found our heading. Oh, no. I refuse to willingly go to an establishment of the sorts, especially with such unsightly theme. Don't insult the compass like that. Its choice has been made. Its fate. Go there. We should go to the shop. But the compass! I'm afraid you've been outvoted, Captain. What happened to listening to Captain's orders? Besides, Catfish didn't even vote. Hey, where'd they go? They might already be waiting though. Traitor! This is mutiny! Biegnij! A painting depicting an execution by electric chair. A painting depicting an execution by firing squad. A painting depicting an execution by burning. You notice a familiar face in the shop near the counter. But, yeah. Wait a sec, there he is. The guy that fried my chum. Why are you Sailor motions rolling up his sleeves in a true sailor-like fashion. Jeszcze wyciągnie tą... Szpinak jeszcze wyciągnie. Seahorse, go get him. There will be no getting him. I am far above unnecessary violence. Oh, okay. All come in. Go get him. I'm not doing that. But think of what he did to Sharkbag. What if he did that to your partner for the first game? Go on, think. I mean, that still sounds really intense. Attack! Falling to peer pressure. Sexy man. Dobra, let's go. Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Getting you? Yeah? No, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I didn't think that far ahead. Put him down! What the lady said. Maybe give him a good old flogging. What's that mean? Beat him up. definitely not doing that. Oh yeah, good thinking, Catfish. Let's interrogate him. The prospect of speaking with someone high-ranking is intriguing. Though I firmly do not stand by the term of an interrogation. This is purely a calm and collected conversation among peers. Are you sure about that? Because it really feels like an interrogation. What did you do to that contestant? You mean sandbag? I didn't do anything. He would have gone down in one wave like that. Someone must have put some kind of a sick curse on him. Probably through the handcuff. That was protection. I don't control the punishments. So somebody else is protecting you. If they were doing that, I doubt I'd be in the position I'm in now. But they were broadcasting and he was acting volatile. You put a bunch of criminals in the same room and flashed lights on them. The hell did you think was going to happen? I don't control that either, complained to our lighting department. But you gotta admit, it's pretty good theatrics. Who are you? Were you not paying attention earlier? I did a whole spiel on it. Damn, is my delivery really that forgettable? Hold your horses, I thought you looked familiar. You were the host last season as well, weren't you? Well, at least one person was paying attention. Huh? Didn't take you as a avid watcher of shows like this. I'm not, but caregivers were, and I would catch glimpses. Where? You still live with your parents? Enough. They hold up a fan with the medical symbol drawn. What's Maneki saying? The name's Maneki? Wait, yeah, do you know where we could go to find any medical supplies? Well, maybe if you weren't busy threatening me, you would have noticed already that we're at a shop. If what you really want is to help him, why don't you take a look around? After letting me go. He's got a point. Alright, toss him overboard. You drop-kicked him without giving him a warning. Watch the suit. Mr. King, please make your way to your dressing room. Shooting will begin again momentarily. I'd really love to continue chatting, but duty calls. Try not to take too long with whatever it is you're doing. We're behind schedule enough as it is. Cupid dusts himself off and heads out of the shop. Rid of Okej, mogę wyjść? Halo? Help! You think that shirt will fit shark bag? I doubt it. Then there's nothing useful shrimp men like to us. Hold your horses. Look and behold a first aid kit. Zadziałało. No, I completely missed that. Can anyone afford it? I'm afraid I only have 5 chips in my possession. Shit, same. You two got any luck? I also got 5 and 2 buttons if that's anything. Wait, that's actually perfect. If there's 4 of us and we got 5 each, then that means now, no, we have 4 each. If we reach 0, we'll eliminate it, which which I'm 99% sure is a cute way of saying executed. None of us can spend all of our money. So we don't have enough for the first circuit. Chcielibyśmy kogoś poprosić. As if on cue, Maneki suddenly fast walked out of the shop. What? You there? Halt! Quick crew, after him. Here? Maneki nods twice. Told you not to get too close to that door. But it says fun on it. Exactly. Chips. So that's why. The one-stop mama mentioned opportunities to gain chips throughout the show. This must be one of them. How dare they assume we would stoop low enough to take part in such a cheap scam like... Huh? I refuse to take a single step inside that tent. I wanna take part in a chip scam! Taylor sprints through the door before anyone can think to stop him. Wait, you especially said not to be allowed to go in there. Or quickly pursues after him. Follow? How many fans do you have? Yes. Go! This is even more obnoxious than I expected it to be. Whoa! If this is what casinos are like, I can see why my old geezer's friends are always spending time here. Normal casinos aren't usually like this. This is some cheap carnival fair if anything. Huh? What's even the point? Żebyś się pytał. All of these games don't even look worth playing. It's all just luck. What's the point of engaging with them if there isn't some sort of skill or challenge to it? Seems to be a game booth where you can play coin flip for chips. Over here, do you think that's the coin that's supposed to fit in the coin slot? Nah, this one looks too small. Still smart of you to check. Oh, Jesus. Seems to be a game booth where you can play a carnival-style shooting gallery for chips. Seems to be a game booth where you can play pick dice for chips. Seems to be a game booth where you can play higher or lower for chips. To jest serio wszystko szczęście. I don't really see the appeal of the slots. If I play a game, I want it to be something active and energetic. These machines just have you pull a lever and sit around like barnacles. A food stand that seems to sell various street foods, some of which you haven't tried before. Maneki! They seem to be average functioning slot machines. It's the closest thing to resembling a normal casino. Maneki seems to be having fun watching the slots idly play itself to entice potential gamblers, but they haven't entered any chips yet. For machines idle, mechanics have landed on a jackpot several times. You much of a gambler? They wave their hand in a so-so motion. Doesn't seem like they have much else to say on it. Seems like this is our only option to make chips for now. Maybe you should split up and try your luck. Which? Assign each member of your group a game booth. Once you assign everyone a carnival game, click the confirm button. Ale co to jest? To jest coin flip, nie? Nie wiem, zobaczymy tak. Welcome to Peak Dice. Roll the dice and make it to 20 for Atlantic on 1. How much is your bet? The dice lands on 1. You've lost your bet. Shit. Oh wow, you weren't kidding when you said you don't gamble much. But yeah. I mean, Benny, hey, babe. Okay, już jestem spokojna. Hey, babe, missed me. When did you? Been testing my luck on the slots. Where else would I have been? I cannot just assume you were running around causing problems. That too. Maybe you missed me. Come in, cause you were so passionate about losing money. Well, I hope luck's been kinder to you than me. Youch, today really isn't your day, huh? Maybe if you join me on the slots, you can catch up. We can even share a chair. I don't know if I have the real estate to bet anymore. I know this might be awkward to ask. Hello? Have you been listening to anything I've said? I just offered to share... share a seat and you didn't even react. Ask away. Great. Could we borrow some chips? Eh? Who's we? We're trying to buy something from the shop and we are a few chips short. It's kind of important and we want to get it before interviews start. Before the next game starts at the latest. Right, yeah, I getcha. So could we... You sure you need it? I mean, it's a bit early to be spending chips so carelessly. Aren't you the one that started gambling? Nah. Za bardzo się podekscytowałam. Aren't you the one that started gambling right away? Yeah, but I made it back. Unless you're reselling it at a premium, getting something from the shop sounds like waste, doesn't it? Benny. What? Come on. Maybe we can get drinks later. Kłaczak. Benny bites the inside of his cheek, while avoiding looking at you, turning towards the slot machines instead. Character cards you've gained from others can be used to sway their actions or opinions, but be wary of using it or breaking their trust can cause your bond with them to deteriorate, and they may choose to take back their card down the line. Fine. Really? Yeah, just don't get used to it. Thank you. Kulfon nie w tym momencie. Psujesz atmosferę. Oh my god, you make it worse. No thank yous, no favors, nothing to pay back. Just buy your dumb souvenir. I should bring this back to the group before he changes his mind. Did you make enough? By technicality, you didn't steal any, did you? Just when I was beginning to lessen my suspicion. No! I mean, kinda. I got some from another player. Bull. Tu ma być gęsto, duszno, tu się ma dziać. With permission? Ah. Only got one of it, what I already had though. So how'd it go? Rook? Only just fine. I must admit, my firearm skills are hardly comparable to more practical capabilities. I want 3 chips, making my total 8. That still helps. Sailor? I don't have much say in how I won. Only made 3. Still good, that puts you at 8. Maneki? They hold up a fan with a drawing over the mouth. A sideways 3? You want 3 chips? I think it's supposed to be a cat face, like a... How did you make that sound? You know, nya. Is that a good thing? Maneki. Maneki holds out their hand, showing the total of 10 chips. I'll take that as a yes. So we have 31 chips. That should up to being enough for the kit. Wow, gambling really solves your problems. That definitely should not be the lesson you're taking away from this. First aid kit, please. The requested item has been sold out. What? That's bull. We were only gone for a few minutes. You said bull, get it? Hey, wait. That's supposed to be ours. Nah. It's last come, last served, don't you know? He means the opposite. They don't seem to be injured. Why reason would they have to purchase such an item? Maybe they got it from 4 shark bag before we could. Well, I guess that's kind of right. What are you playing at? As the question already guessed, no, we don't have much use for this item. But since we have it in our possession already, I'd be open to negotiate a way where we both can get what we want. And that is... chips. What else? 20, I presume? Well, not so fast. Horse girl. Coñaro. You haven't included the labor fee, the transfer fee, and they'll get me started on the shipping. We'd be open to resell the first 8 kits starting at 36. But that can't be right. Isn't that more than what it was in the shop? Almost double, actually. There's not a chance we're paying for that. Suit yourself. While useless now, I'm sure it'll be handy to have for future emergencies. But Sharkbug really needs that. We should formally request a pause to this negotiation so we can hold a civilized crew meeting and decide our next best course of action. So a timeout. If you want to call it that. Timeout! Timeout. You 4 quickly huddle in the corner. I knew those 3 would be trouble. As much as I don't want to reward the antics, it seems to be the only way of acquiring the first aid kit. If we pay them, now we'd each be down by more chips than what we started with. Race. Wait, yeah, what if you just... what we won so far to go make more chips again? If we put in more, what we get back? Bo jak mi się może gra studia Investigrave nie podobać? Will be even bigger, right? We could pay them easily with that. That's only if we win. There's a chance we end up with basically no chips and no medicine. Eddie? Ty się nie zbliżasz do hazardu. It walked us right to the end of the plank. What do we do? Do you know if there's anything else we could offer them? I hardly doubt they find much use in my hoof pick. What about you, Gates? All I've got's crowbar. Sorry, Maneki. I guess my neck is out of luck too. Maybe I could give him my compass. You think that I'd take it? Should we really ask him this of him? Perhaps we should pass on the offer altogether. Sharkback needs the kid though. Does he? I know you mean well, but I doubt such an injury will leave him incapacitated. While painful, perhaps this is something he must overcome best he can without first aid. I'm not sure. Even if his injury is fine, he'd need some sort of pain meds before the next game, or he may be at too much of a disadvantage. Depending on what the game ends up being, that's the kind of thing that could cost him. They hold up a fan with the medical symbol drawn on it. It's not like I want to give it up either, but this is survival, isn't it? Something that's worth a lot of money outside isn't gonna do me much good inside. How many games do we really think? Wybaczcie, to tylko moje... Stalker, znaczy się Bank Millennium. Think would need a compass. Or lucky charms might seem useless, but for all we know, they could stick you in the maze or something. Are you sure you'd be okay giving it up? I'm sure. A noble deed, your friend will surely appreciate your loyalty. Your group pulls away from the huddle to face the trio. Hurry it up over here! Do you guys want this crummy junk or not? Wait, what if we offered you guys something else too? It can't just be chips that you want. Sorry kid, that kind of is just what we want. What about this? It's a real antique, trust me. It's handmade, it has 1,000 stories with it, honest. Do you really think we'd be interested in some old beat-up hand-me-down? We're extorting you, not running a charity. Does it still work? Vic, are you being serious? It works perfectly. I suppose it'll do. Though, word of advice, you really need to work on your negotiating skills. We'll take the compass and what you have for the kid. While still leaving us with 1 chip each, correct? While still leaving you with 1 chip each. But keep in mind, we're the ones doing you a favor here, yes? Yeah, just hand it over. Item received. First aid kit. And good luck with interviews. We hope that Bill will be feeling much better. Who the fuck is Bill? Is that not his name? They elbowed his arm and whispered down over to him. Snape's sandbag, moron. That's what I said, wasn't it? Bones? Elise? Vic's trio walked out of the shop while counting their chips and arguing in hushed tones to one another. What rude rapscallions. And we worse off than when we started. At least we're not down to 0. Something tells me this guys wouldn't mind bankrupting the contestants. I wouldn't worry about the likes of them too much. Alliances of the ilk are bound to end up betraying one another. There's a chance of them making it far. Right, no time to be worrying about all this now. We've still got a crewmate in need of our help. Oh, you've arrived right on time. He's just woken up. How is he doing? Who the fuck are you? I guess that answers that. He's still alive and swimming. Hardly. That Scroogy songbird here was chatting my ear off. That's me. Ungrateful thug. She was trying to keep you company. How are you feeling? Awake, but weird. How long was I out? Well, unfortunately, we don't have any clocks here, but quite some time for such an injury. May I ask weird how? My arm's killing me. I still feel all jittery and tense from the shock, like my muscles are working against me. There's a confirmation on it being an electrical shock. Do you think you can stand? Maybe in a bit. Everything's too sharp and any fast motion make things hurt like hell. Opening and closing my hands still feels weird. It's like I need to concentrate on every action I make or I'll fumble it. Even talking makes a weird sting in my jaw. Just how many volts does this thing have? Perhaps you shouldn't have gone about making threats against the host before they'd even finish explaining the rules. Hey, just because it hurts doesn't mean I won't take the energy to sock you if you keep that up. How on earth did you end up with a raw crybaby? Enough about all that, they got you this, eh? Oh, you don't have to do that for me, little man. There should also be some pain meds in there if you need any. Oh, thank fucking God. Do remember not to take too many. We may need to ration them if your injury proves to last longer than today. Here, why don't I hold on to this for you? Right. Shit, sorry, Sailor knows me, but I must have given you two a pretty crummy first impression. I'm Sandbag. Two? Hey, where'd Catfish go? They may have silently parted ways on our back to the backstage. I can never get a read on that guy. Well, yes, that seems to be the entire deal. There's someone called Catfish. Aren't you my... Powoli zaczyna to brzmieć jak... Aren't you named Sandbag? In any case, you may refer to me as Rook. Eddie. And as crummy as your impression was, we still believe it was in poor taste of management to react so violently. Still, you guys didn't have to go out of your way for me. I knew I was signing up for a freak show, but I guess I didn't expect to see a kid first thing down here. I was told I'd be going against ones who deserve it, you know, he's lucky to have gotten stuck with you two instead of any other asshole here. Sandbag. Don't beat yourself up, mate. Sure, everyone else might as well be old as sea turtles, but I'm not just some clueless kid. I can fend for myself when need be. I've got a good charge of character. That's how I got at my crew. Oh, właśnie. Without their help, I wouldn't have been able to receive that cargo. I'm not usually a big fan of landlubbers, but you two prove yourself well to be an exception. Bravo! Well done! It was my honor to have been of such aid. Thanks, that's really sweet of you. I wasn't speaking to you. Oh, how sweet of you. Just remember, if you need any help dealing with any squalls on your future sales, I'll swim right over. All contestants, please proceed backstage. Interviews will begin momentarily. Once your name is called, you will be asked to go on stage. Looks like it's about to get real busy back here. I'll talk to you guys later, alright? Thank you for your diligence. Indeed. Hello? Okay. Baby! My baby boy! We soulmate. That live audience I'm seeing, they weren't there before. It's protocol. They usually test how contestants behave on the actual stage first, after the preliminary games. Once things are deemed safe for live audience, they're then let in. Thanks to the underdog stunt, it's been delayed quite a bit. But he also proved how effective the security measures are with the cuffs. Not to mention the entertainment value. Now we get the full experience. Wasn't talking to. Then I advise you to check with the medical staff. I doubt Dr. Yusa will look pretty on stage. I won't wish you luck for interviews, but you should find someone who will. I don't know what you expect going around blackmailing people in a show where you're basically asking for a part. If this show really was about proving innocence, it would have been cancelled a long time ago. Dobra. You can see the interview on stage playing live from here. It looks like Benny's out there. Now with Cupid. So I've got a question for you. I think that's supposed to be my job. And how much are you paying to keep it? Don't they usually hire someone who's actually charming as a host for a show like this? I mean, you're already balding from how much tacky pink dye you've smeared on your scalp. Or is it being eye candy our job? Not to mention how fake those losers across the stage are. If this is what makes them cheer, then booing me is a compliment. It continues with Benny antagonizing both Cupid and the crowd. I love you. I love you, Benny. Her expression looks bored and completely unimpressed with the setup. How are you so relaxed right now? How aren't you? Nobody's even thrown a punch on stage yet. If they don't get someone interesting out there soon, I doubt this season will rank very high. Not surprised you're a fan of this show. Just a casual viewer. Right. When you're on stage, can you try to liven things up? I don't want to pass out and miss my cue with how boring it's getting. Forget I asked. Nie mogę biegać. Think you'll be good enough for interviews? Not like I have much choice in it. Fair point. I really can't let myself get shocked again. I think they already kinda see me as a punching bag from me getting my shit rocked earlier, but I don't know how to actually act like it. I just can't take it when someone gets the wrong idea of me. Of all the roles to get stuck with. I get that. Is there something you like doing? Why do you ask? Maybe instead of scaring yourself into doing something, try to think about what you could do for yourself after. I'm doing bad at this. Like, don't think of it. If I don't go through interviews, I will get shocked. Focus more on I'm going to do this thing I like after I get through interviews. Don't think about the punishments, think about the rewards. Does that make sense? Is that what you do? Back when I used to work, yeah. Didn't do it for me all the time, but it helped. I guess I like talking about sharks. Yeah? Yeah. Maybe after I get through interviews, I could do talk with Sailor? Sounds like a plan. Wait until your role is called. Perhaps a stronger allegiance would help de-escalate tension among contestants. De-escalate how? I doubt players like Vic are the type to be easily persuaded out of something they want. An organized group of proactive contestants could be strong enough to keep disturbances from happening before they grow out of control. They could roam the break area and keep a lookout for any strange behavior and physically intervene when necessary. We could even set up a territory deemed safe for our alliance where dangerous individuals can intrude. Yes, this would certainly prove safer and more effective in handling things. So, a gang? Absolutely, definitely not. What on earth could have given you that impression? An organized group of criminals, does it sound like gang to you? Oh. Fair point. Perhaps I should think of an alternative solution. Good luck with that. What the hell is wrong with you? Looks like Elise and... What the fuck?
Hello, how are you, Marku 200?
Mam... Dobra. Skończ. No. Telling someone to break a rib before a performance is a good thing. It's theater slang for good luck. Everybody knows that, dummy. Never mind. Even after stealing for me, you're still giving me good luck. That's when somebody needs luck the most, isn't it? Wouldn't it be luckier if you just didn't screw me over in the first place? You really laugh, you know that, Dodo. Albatross, actually. Same thing. Ja jestem ciekawa, jaki naprawdę jest Elise. Bo coś czuję, że to jest tylko przykrywka. To jak on się zachowuje. No ale... Hey, you disappeared earlier. Everything good? Maneki holds up a fan with a violin drawn on it. Że on śmiechy, chichy i w ogóle, ale tak naprawdę on próbuje tym coś ukryć, że on po prostu wykorzystuje swoją rolę, żeby ukryć siebie. Wiesz, o co mi chodzi, bo oni mają te swoje role i on bardzo idzie w jokestera, żartownisia, ale mam takie dziwne wrażenie, że coś się kryje istotnego pod całym tym obrazem. Ale nie wiem, nie znam się. Zapracowana jestem. Where'd you go anyway? Maneki puts their hand behind their ears. You were listening to what? Violin? Yeah. Wait, and what was the fun earlier? Fine. What's being fine got to do with... Oh, I can't believe I just got that. Ah, yeah, didn't get that. What the fuck? What are you staring at? What? You were staring at me. Why? Gauging how weak the competition is. Perhaps looking to psych me out of the competition during an emotionally vulnerable time. No, nothing like that. Or do you really want me to believe you just wanted to point out something unkept with my appearance before my first proper on-camera introduction? I'm not naive. I was just gonna ask how your break went since I didn't see you anywhere. But now that you mention it, you actually have a pimple on a hairline. Ugh, forget I asked. Stop bothering, go away. Seems I touched the nerve. Kojarzę określenie, ale nie kojarzę, co znaczyło. W sumie nie wiem. Nie. Chodzi o to, że po prostu niby mają te role przypisane, ale jak na razie żaden z nich nie odgrywa jej dobrze, ale teraz czy oni pokazują swój prawdziwy charakter i po prostu nie potrafią się dostosować do swoich ról? Czy dostając rolę jakoś no i że tak naprawdę oni mają w sobie tak jakby w swoim charakterze tą rolę, która została im nadana, ale przez to, że są postawieni w takiej sytuacji oni specjalnie, że tak powiem, unikają odgrywania tej roli, w sensie wiecie, że ogólnie na co dzień, powiedzmy, nie wiem, kłamię trzeciej osobie, którą spotkam, nie? Powiedzmy, przykład. I że po prostu, wiem, że nadali mi rolę, że kłamię co trzeciej osobie, więc nie będę już kłamać trzeciej osobie. Że będę mówiła tylko prawdę, nie? Coś takiego. Albo jeszcze miałam jeden pomysł. Że to te role, które są nadane, właśnie chodzi o to, żeby nie były odgrywane. I to wywoływało konflikt. Ale nie wiem, zobaczymy dalej. Ja się na tym nie znam, zapracowana jestem. Eddie, gdzie ty idziesz? How are you feeling, Mr. Bull? Bull, you like a quaking aspen. The what? They're also known as the trembling aspen. In other words, you look uneasy. A bit, but yeah. Well, here's what I usually do to help with public speaking. I imagine my bummer. Is that Mom? Close, it means Granny. Just imagine a loved one in the crowd is in the crowd there to cheer you and watch you do a good job. I'll pass. I think that just made me more stressed out. Okay. O, jeszcze tu mogę wejść. Jesus, ta myszka. You're going out on stage looking like that? Like what? Is something wrong? No, never mind, I forgot. That's just what you look like. Miss Gates, what do you think about my new style? Can you tell the difference? Cecilia takes a step back and twirls around gracefully once, the hem of her dress flirting momentarily before searching around her ankles. Hej, jest taki sam. Outfit? Like what you did with the dress suits you better? Why, thank you. I kept everything about me exactly the same as the last time we met. I'm glad you noticed. Oh, you cracked me up, Mr. Gates. How can I help you? Any tips on stage? Oh, you charmer. They seem that charismatic. You seem to have more stage presence than I do, at least. You really believe so? I felt as though I hadn't been given much of a spotlight so far. All I've done is stand and look pretty, but I guess that's all it really takes. Was there something you feel as though you're lacking the most? Guess I just don't want to say anything wrong. Well, then my advice would depend on what you find right and wrong. I don't know, just wrong. I don't want people to misunderstand what I mean or see me differently, I guess. So you're worried you'll act out of character? No, the other way around. The whole brutal bull thing is stupidly exaggerated. I don't want them to get the wrong idea. Surely they'd know. Someone can realistically be just that one single title. But that's who you are. What? You're brutal and bullish. That's all you are. I really don't think as much as I'm heartless, and as much as Mr. Sandbag is a crybaby down here. We were given these roles for a reason, and a good reason at that. It's both our guidebook and a lifeline. It wouldn't be very smart to let that go. I thought this show was about clearing our names and proving our way out. If we're not supposed to do that, then why are we here? Oh honey, entertainment outweighs justice anytime. Just enjoy the spotlight and stick to the script you've given. You'll do just fine. Well, thanks for the advice. Best of luck, darling. Same to you. Don't want any from me? Piss off. Czekajcie, mogę sobie zobaczyć karty? Info deck. Partner sandbags risk, Cupid by punishments via electrocution, a control for cups by production. Character deck. Okay. Nie! Okay. Oof. Brutal Pool, please make your way to the stage. Let's get this over with. Całus na powodzenie, Benny. Please? Are you ready for your interview? No. Let's go. To chyba będzie ostatnie w sumie, za co przejdziemy. I będziemy kończyć na dzisiaj. As you peek past the gate, you see the curtains separating the doorway from the main stage open, filling the corridor with a blinding light. No. Nie! A nie wiem, no skończę jeść, bo zostało mi makaron. Poczytam i pewnie złapie mnie spanie. No. Jestem zła, bo muszę posprzątać, ale to na razie chyba będzie drzemka, a potem będę robić rzeczy w domu. Soon followed by a guard dragging Benny off the stage and muffled distant booing. Hey. Warmed up the crowd for you. So I heard.
Don't worry, I'm just a bit peckish. I'm sure my human will give me all the treats and cuddles I need.
Benny gets interrupted by the guard harshly nudging him from the back, stumbling forward. Keep moving. Benny very visibly rolls his eyes. Well, don't break a leg. Don't. So you can haul ass out of there. And they say throwing bricks, duh. I'll do my best. Brutal, please make your way to the stage. Refusal to comply will result in a punishment. I got it coming. As you get closer to the stage, you hear loud yelling. From here, you can't tell if they're booing or cheering. O mój Boże! Oh my god! Nice! A to ja sobie zobaczę, czy ten... Jest drugi. Dobra. Nie. Z tego co widzę... That's all! Nice. Moje gardło przetrwało. Jak dobrze. Kocham. Jestem ciekawa, co się będzie odwalało. Przeszkadza mi to takie gadanie, dużo gadania. Ale to też dlatego, że w sumie nie miałam jeszcze okazji zapoznać się z postaciami. I te takie chodzenie w kółko i próbowanie ogarnąć rzeczy to taki trochę... Nie? Ale to też nie jest typ gry dla mnie, nie? Takie chodzenie i gadanie. Ale zobaczymy, jakie to będzie w dalszym parcie. Na razie drugiego parta nie ma. Może... Chyba mam tam ustawione, żeby mnie poinformowało, kiedy będzie kolejny, że tak jakby epizod. Ale zobaczymy, no. Mi się ogólnie bardzo podobało. Lubię koncept tego. Ja ogólnie lubię takie koncepty. Taka zabójcza gra i w ogóle to jest takie... Nie możemy nikomu ufać, że tak naprawdę sojusze są dobrym pomysłem i niech wygra najlepszy. Są fajne. No. To ja idę jeść do końca. Napiję się. Pewnie pójdę drzemy. No to Danganronpa, no. Tylko nie te całe gadanie godzinami. Bo to mi się nie podoba. Ale same to wszystko naokoło, nie? No. Ale gdyby nie było gadania, to nie byłoby tak naprawdę charakteru. I nie działałyby te gry w taki sposób, jak one działają, bo one przez te wszystkie dialogi, te opisy, że wszystko trzeba sprawdzać, one, że tak jakby nawet nie aktywnie, tylko no osoba grająca bierze i się przyzwyczaja, nie, do postaci, jakby zareagowały, co by zrobiły. I potem tego brakuje, na przykład ta jedna postać, nie wiem, jakimś cudem odejdzie, nie? No. Albo wow, nagle jest plot twist i któż by się spodziewał, albo aha, dobra, w sumie podejrzewałam, że patrząc na charakter, tak to będzie wyglądało. No. Tutaj jeszcze w sumie nikogo nie znamy, więc ciężko. Dobra, koniec gadania. Koniec gadania. Ja wam życzę miłej kawusi. Miłej reszta dnia, rano, popołudnia, nocy. Kiedy to tam oglądacie. Ja się zainteresuję tematem Love and Deep Space. Może też będzie ogarniać razem. I co? No i dziękuję wam bardzo. Możecie w sumie mi napisać, która gra Studia Investigate podobała wam się najbardziej. I tak, jeżeli ktoś się zastanawiał, serwer na Discordzie jest usunięty. Więc to nie tak, że wam się coś, nie wiem, zwiesiło, usunęło czy coś tego. Nie, on jest po prostu usunięty. Jeżeli będzie jakieś większe... tam, gdzie był forecast, ten co pokazuje na nas paluszkiem. No, nie wiem, mi się wszystkie podobają. Wszystkie mi się podobają. Ale chyba najbardziej Elevator Hedge i ten Deadplate. Choć patrząc na niektóre stare szmaty tam, to w sumie dobrze, że ta gra była taka dobra. Bo przynajmniej mnie nie zniesmaczyły. Ale dobra. To tak. Discord może wróci, jak będzie więcej osób i będzie więcej osób zainteresowanych. Ja i tak Discorda na ten moment nie używam. No, też w pierwszej grze, którą ogrywaliśmy, to było też fajne, te momenty horroru były fajnie wprowadzone, wplecione i ta cała symbolika tego wszystkiego. I tak naprawdę te nawiązania religijne też były super. No. Okej. Dziękuję za dzisiaj. Przepraszam, że ostatnio wygląda to tak, jak wygląda i jest i krótko, i jest mało interesująco. Jakoś tak po prostu ostatnio nie mam weny. I przeważnie no, nie czuję się najlepiej. No ale może to się w końcu się zmieni. Zobaczymy. No i co? Podejrzewam, że jutro się pojawię. Jeszcze, ale nie dam sobie ręki uciąć. No ja się dobrze bawię. Dacie mi proszę Beniego i Ediego w jednym pokoju i ja się już będę wspaniale bawić. No. Albo dacie mi ładny art do oglądania. No to już jest dla mnie wystarczające. No. Ale jestem ciekawa Elise. Bo ja ogólnie lubię cały ten... Jest bardzo dużo osób, które lubi koncept Alicji w Krainie Czarów i ogólnie Białego Królika. I tego całego szaleństwa z tym związanego. Ale jestem ciekawa, ja mam takie dziwne wrażenie, że on coś ukrywa. I to tak... Nie mogę się doczekać, aż go poznamy, nie? No. Dobra, koniec gadania. I co? Może do zobaczenia jutro. Odpocznijcie i w ogóle to naura. Jak coś, to będę pisać posty na tym, na społeczności na YouTubie. Więc no. Dziękuję, pa, pa.